Hello guitar lovers, Brian Turner here. I thought it would be a good idea to explain how to read the chord diagram. I use this diagram on a lot of the lessons that I create on my web pages and also in my YouTube videos. Just want to make sure that we're clear on how to read them. So what you see here is a picture of the guitar neck. Up here is the nut. The nut is right there at the end of your neck. You know where you're up there close to your tuning keys that are up, up this way normally, but we didn't draw the tuning keys. So now what we have is we have 6 strings. There's your 6th string or your big string. Here's your 5th string. Here's your 4th string. Here's your 3rd string. Here's your 2nd string. Here's your 1st string or your little string. Okay? So that's the 6 strings of the guitar. That's your little string. This is your big string. We have 3 frets. The fret wire separates our frets. So here's the 1st fret. Here's the 2nd fret. And here's the 3rd fret. This little dot here, you see that on your guitar. All the guitars have those. Most of them do anyway. They call that a position marker. Okay, so we're not going to worry about that, but just so you know, not to get confused by that. Okay, now these other dots, these dots show you where your fingers go on the neck whenever you're playing a G chord. Now, this R, 3, 5, R, 3, R, those are intervals of the scale. That's level 2 stuff. We're not going to worry about that right now. We're not going to deal with the numbers, but we're going to deal with the dots, and we're going to talk about what fingers to use. See, look over here in this column. This tells you what fingers on your left hand to use. I'm presuming you're right-handed. For example, you take your 2nd finger and you put it on the 3rd fret, 6th string. See, this is the 3rd fret and this is the 6th string. You put your 2nd finger there. At the same time, you put your 1st finger on the 5th string, but on the 2nd fret. That's where your 2nd finger goes. Down here, these notes are open. Open means you're going to hit those strings, but you're not pressing them down with any fingers. Just see the 4th string's open, so is the 3rd string and the 2nd string. Down here we have the 1st string, the little string, 3rd fret, and my 3rd finger gets that note. So I'm using 3 fingers. I've got my number 2 finger right there. I've got my number 1 finger right here. I've got my number 3 finger right here. If you strum all those, now you can strum all the strings with your pick and you'll have the beautiful G chord. That will be your first chord. So if you have any questions, just visit me on my website, guitarlessonsbybrian.com. You can send me a message there and I'll be glad to get back to you. Thanks, and keep on picking that guitar. Bye.